The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in a cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Exploring the Unknown.
I'm Rebecca Williamson.
And I'm Shay Carroll.
Taking stories from today's news, we will explore everything from the paranormal, supernatural, the strange and unusual, unsolved mysteries, and more.
Join us as we delve deep into the unknown and the mysterious, taken from the headlines.
Water cooler chat with a paranormal twist.
Be sure to join our Facebook group, Exploring the Unknown with Rebecca and Shay. Welcome to the show. Hey, girl.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's going. Fun. So,
this one is a follow-up to the last article, and it's about the Jersey Devil, because we were complaining a little bit that their Jersey Devil stuff was just not as thorough as we needed.
Yeah.
This one is actually on atlanticcounty.org. So this is like the New Jersey county's website.
Okay.
Under the history of Atlantic County, and it's Jersey Devil, fact or fiction. The story of the Jersey Devil is an authentic folk legend. It is as varied as the number of people who claim to have seen or heard him. For over 250 years, tales have circulated about the nocturnal ramblings of a creature emerging from the mist of a lonely, desolate marsh. As interest in the supernatural has grown, tales of the Jersey Devil have grown. There's a drawing here called "The Devil in the Pines," I think, of what somebody's imagining the Jersey Devil will look like, I guess. Kind of cool. To understand the legend of the Jersey Devil, you must first understand his birthplace. It is a remote region extending 1,700 square miles across southeastern New Jersey. It is actually a giant aquifer with dense stands of white cedar. Inside, the air is calm, still, and cool. The shadows heavy. The cedar stands throughout the swamp stain the streams red with tannin. One area of stunted trees is called the Pygmy Forest. While many consider it a barren wilderness, 27 varieties of orchids grow here. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. In the early days, travel was difficult for the cedar swamps were great obstacles. Some roads are old Indian trails. Others are old stagecoach roads. Some roads are paved, others are sandy. Roads lead to places named Hogwallow, Double Trouble, Suey Place, and Furnace. These names date back to colonial times when settlers first came to New Jersey. The birthplace of the Jersey Devil is called the Pun Barrens. Have you been here, Shay?
No.
The Devil's origins. One of the most famous stories tells of a place called Leeds Point. On a stormy night in 1735, a Quaker woman gave birth to a child during a thunderstorm.
Yeah, 13th, right?
According to legend, it's the 13th.
Yeah.
The room flickered with candlelight. The wind howled. Some believed her to be a sorceress. The impoverished woman, known as Mother Leeds, was believed to have many other children, as many as 12. Some say the child was born deformed. Some say she cursed the child because of her dire straits. Other accounts say the child was born normal and took on odd characteristics later. Characteristics such as an elongated body, winged shoulders, a large horse-like head, cloven feet, and a thick tail. According to legend, the child was confined until it made its escape, either out of the cellar door or up to the Jersey Devil had been born. Another story tells of a young Leeds Point girl who had fallen in love with a British soldier. The soldier had come to the region because the iron furnaces at Battsville I don't know how you would say that, VATSTO, were supplying the privateers. In 1778, the British engaged the Americans at the Battle of Chestnut Neck. The townsfolk opposed the match, calling her liaison an act of treason. They cursed the girl. According to legend, when she later gave birth to a child, it became known as the Leeds Devil. A variation of this tale tells of a young woman who encounters a passing gypsy begging for food. She was frightened and refused. The gypsy cursed her refusal. Years later, in 1850, with the curse forgotten, when the girl gave birth to her first child, a male, he became the devil and fled into the woods. Another famous version in October of 1830, a resident of Vienna, New Jersey, a Mr. John Beat, was entertaining his children with a mask he had made. A mask of a monstrous face became a yearly tradition and was adopted by local townsmen. Its popularity grew and was repeated late in October as parents and children alike put on scary faces and costumes.
Huh.
Yeah. It's interesting, this Jersey Devil stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stories of origin.
Yeah. So-called stories about personal experiences, like, so it's either nothing or boom.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to get into some of the tales. The Devil's Deeds.
Oh, here we go.
Tales of the devil's exploits abound. He has taken on a variety of forms. Because of the devil, crops had failed, cows stopped giving milk, and droughts ensued. He blew the tops off trees and boiled streams. He was blamed for the loss of all livestock. Some believed the devil appeared every 7 years. Others said he foreshadowed disaster or foretold a war.
Why every 7 years?
Yeah, it's a nice number.
All right.
Citizens or government officials were among many who witnessed sightings of this creature. They included businessmen, postal officials, and policemen who had seen or heard the creature and saw his tracks left in the snow. This marks the beginning of the change from local folklore to the devil's presence in regional culture. Joseph Bonaparte, the brother of Napoleon Bonaparte and former king of Spain, was reported to have seen the devil. The incident took place in Bordentown, New Jersey, while he was game hunting in the nearby woods. The infamous Captain Kidd is reported to have buried treasure in Barganet Bay. Legend has it he beheaded one of his men to guard forever his buried treasure. Accounts claim the headless pirate and the Jersey Devil became friends.
Excuse me. Friends, all right.
Well, I mean, he needs a friend. Everybody needs friends, even ghosts.
Yeah, but I shouldn't say this, but who's the guy claiming to be friends with him? Like, is it?
It's the headless pirate that Captain Kidd left to guard his treasure.
So, somebody looking for attention?
You think?
I don't know. It's a question.
I don't know.
That's what podcasts are for, baby. Ask it.
It's like two urban legends merged into one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right.
Like somebody got drunk one night and said, wouldn't it be funny if they became friends?
That'd be
me. Right?
I'd be like, oh, hey, I've had 8 beers. Hey, Ghosty, you want to be my friend? I'm going to post it.
In Clayton, New Jersey, the devil was chased by a posse to the edge of a wooded area. The devil fled into the wood. The posse, afraid to pursue him, halted and declared, "If you're the devil, rattle your chains." Well, did he? They don't say here.
Did he?
I don't know. Well, apparently he did.
No, apparently. If he says, rattle your chains, and he did, he'd be like, holy fuck. He rattled his chains, so.
I was going to say, if he didn't rattle his chains, they probably would have just said it wasn't the devil. We should get him out.
Yeah. So, dudes, let us know. Did he rattle or not? I'm assuming not.
I don't know. The devil's chased spirits. He was seen cavorting at the sea with a mermaid.
What? Wait a minute. Back up. He was doing doing a mermaid?
Apparently, in 1870.
Hey, mermaids need some loving too.
Man, somebody really got roasted and wrote this thing, I'm telling you.
Oh boy. And it's bad when I'm so quiet through most of it. I'm just like, I'm going to meditate. Keep reading. All right, so we're doing mermaids. Let's go.
She is reputed to have a ham and egg breakfast with a Republican Judge French.
What? Wait a minute. So he was hungry, okay. He does a mermaid and then has lunch with the Republican or breakfast.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
He's having a good life here.
He is. He's like doing it hard. Do me, baby. It's like the Humpty Dance. Like.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Try again. Here we go. I cannot get through this story. I'm trying so hard to be quiet. All right. He does a mermaid and he's having breakfast with the Republican. All right. Here we go.
Living his best life.
Yeah.
The Devil's scenes have covered great geographic distances from Bridgetown to Haddonfield in 1859. Where's the mermaid come in here?
I know they briefly. If I did a mermaid, I would briefly mention it and move on.
To the New York border in 1899, from Gloucester City to Trenton in 1809. Until this time, tales of the devil were passed by word of mouth. However, published police and newspaper accounts during a famous week in January of 1909 took the story of the devil from authentic folk legend. He became authentic then. 30 different sightings in a 1 week period told of the devil sailing across the Delaware River to Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. Newspaper articles created a near panic in the region. They were worried about their mermaids.
Man, my tongue hurts from biting my tongue.
Oh, there's like a little snippet of an article that they published. He swims, he flies, he gallops. It's a living dragon.
That's what the guy said?
Well, somebody caught him and they've got him in a museum. In 10 cents. 10 cents, you can see him yourself.
Oh my God.
In 1909 appearances, the scientific community was asked for possible explanations. Reportedly, science professors from Philadelphia and experts from the Smithsonian Institution thought the devil to be a prehistoric creature from the Jurassic period. Had the creature survived in nearby limestone caves? Was it a pterodactyl or plesiosaurus? New York scientists thought it could be a marsupial carnivore. What's a marsupial carnivore? Isn't a marsupial like a possum or a...
It's some kind of that type of creature, but they eat meat.
I don't know.
Do you want me to Google? Hold on. My computer's not...
It's possum. I mean, he eats ticks.
All right. What is that? I'll take it out, but...
Marsupial carnivore.
All right. There we go. What is a marsupial carnivore?
Yeah.
It's something that eats meat. I know that. It's
well,
some kind of monkey or something.
You know, like a little possum running around hissing at people. I mean, I guess if you throw wings on a possum, he could be I don't know. Is a kangaroo a marsupial?
I believe so. So is an opossum.
Right. So, I don't know. A kangaroo, a carnivorous kangaroo? I don't know. They also think it could have been an extinct biped. I have no clue what that is. But based on their carnivorous kangaroo, I don't know about this. All right. The Academy of Natural Sciences in Philadelphia could not locate any record of a living living or dead species resembling the Jersey Devil. At least they had brains. The search was on. Superintendent Robert D. Carson of the Philadelphia Zoo offered a $10,000 reward for the devil's capture. The reward remains uncollected, so get out there, catch it.
Right.
Animal trainers at the Arch Street Museum in Philadelphia had their own idea. For publicity purposes, they created a devil from a kangaroo, painted with green stripes, and added a set of false wings. Where did the stripes?
Jesus. Anyway.
Yeah, what were these people smoking?
Yeah. All right, go on.
A later theory was the creature a Sandy Hill crane. The crane stands about 4 feet high and is about 15 pounds and has an 80-inch wingspan. Its ferocity when cornered is well documented, and it gyrates.
Ooh!
It gyrates while it's flying. Oh my goodness. Okay.
So does that mean it's like doing the Humpty dance while it's flying? Is that what gyrate means? Like it's pumping its stuff?
I don't know.
It's like pumping, like ooh hoo hoo, while it's flying. So you see this flying devil pumping its junk.
The devil's form has been suggested to be the blending of human and devil, as are Gothic gargoyles. Devil lore began in the region about 1735, shortly after Ben Franklin's fictitious story in the Pennsylvania Gazette about a Burlington County witchcraft trial. Early folk belief was often at odds with religious or scientific doctrine of the period. The further north you go in New Jersey, the more benevolent the stories of the devil become. In fact, the devil had not been known to harm anyone or break any local ordinances. He did not break any laws.
Nope.
Servicemen Vietnam War era have said the devil is an anti-war symbol. Comparisons have been made between the devil, the Loch Ness Monster, and the abominable snowman. In 1973, he gained nationwide attention after a feature film was made entitled The Legend of Boggy Hollow. In 1996, it was reported that the Berlin-based Cosmic Comics had created a character, JD, based on the Jersey Devil, who protects the environment and searches for the truth. With the mermaids, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Mermaids. You gotta do somebody.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
That's how you find out. The devil today. Since the early industrial days of iron ore, southern New Jersey has seen some remarkable activity. Glass and paper manufacturing have expanded. Military complexes have been developed at McGuire Air Force Base and Fort Dix. Atlantic City and the Jersey Shore have become prominent resort communities. This growth and development.
Can you picture Jersey Shore with all the tans and all that shit, and somebody comes up and be like, "Hey, I'm an alien. I'm gonna do you." They'd video it like,
"Oh my god,
this is Jersey Shore, bitch. Let's go." Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I mean,
they'd be all for it.
Put up on Jersey Shore with those kids, they would totally be like all over that.
Yeah, Snooki'd be like, "Do it, guy. Do it. Come on." She'd be egging him on.
Totally. Coming to an MTV special near you.
Oh, God. We're going to give them an idea. Anyways, okay. Back to the story.
But the legend of the Jersey Devil will not die.
Of course not, because you got Snooki voting for him.
He has been exercised, electrocuted, shot, incinerated, declared officially dead, and declared officially foolish.
Wait, he's been declared officially dead?
Apparently.
How is that possible? He's never been proven.
Oh, here we go. In 1939, the New Jersey Devil was reportedly named the official state demon.
All right.
The official state demon of New Jersey. Walter Edge, twice governor of the state, was quoted as saying, "When I was a boy, I was never threatened with the boogeyman. We were threatened with the Jersey Devil morning, noon, and night." Periodic sightings and theories will probably continue for generations to come, or at least until the Jersey Devil emerges from the mist of the Pine Barrens itself to tell us his own story.
I'm trying.
I don't know. I'm picturing the Jersey Devil basically like some pimp daddy running around looking for mermaids.
I bet he has a hat too, like, and he's tipping it.
Yeah.
Like,
it's going to be the next episode. It's the Jersey Shore Devil.
Hey, mermaid, how you doing? Yeah. Was that a good Joey? How you doing? Yeah. All right.
Oh, okay.
I'm still gonna be sued. I don't care. What are they gonna take? You want my bald dog, my blind cat? That's all I got. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So now
you agreed to this. You knew what I was like.
I now know more about the Jersey Devil than I ever wanted to know.
Right? Like, who? F's? I didn't even say the word. I said F's. Like, he's effing a mermaid. But they don't tell us anything. I want to know with the mermaid. Oh, I wish you guys could see her. She's dying.
I wanted to know more about that part of the story.
Yeah, I'm like picturing Ariel. Is that her name? Like the little mermaid? Ariel, like, ooh.
Ariel.
Cartoon. Like, ooh. You're the Jersey Devil? I'll do you. Was that the end of the story, or are we, like...
Yes, that was the end of the story. There was nothing in there about a bridge.
About a what? You can't even talk. Let's try this again. I'm leaving this in. Mom. She's going to tell you to stop. There's nothing about what?
She's like, she thinks I just need to breathe. Breathe.
Yeah, breathe. Wipe your tears. She's really crying, people. That's how freaking funny I am.
Oh my goodness. This is it. This was not the Jersey Devil.
No. I'll have to add question marks to the title. Like, alright. Alright. Any last words?
No, I don't think we can expand on that one.
Oh. I was like so zoned out. I'm like, is this real?
I was expecting more like really
like
scary.
All those people died, like paid tribute
right, yeah.
to
Bridges collapsing. I was expecting. This is not what I was expecting, but
no.
It was interesting. It was very interesting.
Well, you're still wiping tears from your face, so I know I did good.
Yeah, So I guess if you have a better Jersey Devil story than this,
yeah,
or
please,
you can expand more on this mermaid story.
Effing mermaids. Anyway, all right, guys, we will see you next week.